On leaving harbor, the twin booms are lowered ready for the nets and to give more stability to the boat on its voyage to the fishing grounds. Every ship of the fleet is in radio contact with the Mesurado base and with each other, working as a team to locate the best areas for fishing, which vary according to the season. Arriving at the fishing grounds, all hands turn to the work of preparing the nets for lowering. Sinker doors keep the mouth of the huge nets open at a predetermined depth. And a small tri-net is lowered, which will be raised every 15 minutes to give an indication of the fish in the area. The main trawl will vary between 2 and 4 hours, and there is always enough work to keep the crew busy before the next haul. And day and night, the catch is hauled aboard. The Atlantic Ocean provides one of the richest fishing grounds in the world, and Mesurado takes every advantage of this natural harvest to provide a greater protein element in the diet of the people of Liberia. After every haul, the catch is sorted into types and graded for storage in the boat's refrigerated hold for the duration of the voyage, which can last up to 3 or 4 weeks. And with a full load, the boats head back to its base in Monrovia. Within minutes of tying up, the catch is unloaded and transferred to refrigerated trucks to be taken to Mesurado's own processing plant. In addition to fish, the seas off Liberia provide some of the finest shrimp in the world. And at the processing plant, these are cleaned, sorted and graded within minutes of landing. Mesurado supply over 70 tons of high-grade shrimp a month to markets in Japan, Great Britain, France, Belgium, and the United States. To meet stringent international standards, each catch is subjected to exhaustive laboratory testing carried out by the group's own chemists. Only after passing the most rigorous inspection is the catch approved for packing under strictly controlled hygienic conditions, each pack being date stamped. In another section, shrimp are prepared for bag packing, every shrimp being cleaned by hand to ensure the very highest grading. Deep frozen by a special process, shrimp go forward to be hermetically sealed, ready for shipment overseas. Mesurado exports almost 90% of its shrimp harvest, another valuable contribution to Liberia's export trade. Keeping in touch with export demands, Mr. Cyrus Dennis, General Manager of the fishing complex, also carefully watches demands for the home market, for which Mesurado's fish catch is deep frozen for distribution to all parts of the country, after being cleaned, sorted and graded. Some are larger than others. but this one too will be processed with the rest of the catch. When packed and deep frozen, all types of fish are sent to every part of the country in the fleet of familiar Mesu-fish trucks. The need for a greater protein element in the normal diet of the nation led to the establishment of the Mesurado Fishing Company in 1955. And the company now delivers more than 14,000 metric tons of fish every year to all parts of Liberia through a system of wholesalers and depots, itself having created a business opportunity for retailers and traders alike. With fish selling at a quarter the price of meat and a countrywide supply system, Mesurado provides the people of Liberia with the protein essential for good health at a price they can afford. The Mesurado Group, a wholly owned Liberian enterprise founded by the late Stephen A. Tolbert, who became his country's most dynamic finance minister. Mesurado is a story covering 20 short years of development from a single fishing company to an interrelated group of industrial, agricultural, and technical companies, having created employment for thousands of Liberians and offering opportunities to the youth of the country. A story of the application of capital and management skills, of planned development of natural resources, and carefully considered participation in industry. A Mesurado group of companies facing the future with confidence in step with Liberia.